Harper One and HarperAudio present The Girl in the Middle, Growing Up Between Black and White, Rich and Poor, by Anais Granofsky, read by Joniece Abbott-Pratt. To my children, Zadie, Toby, and Walker. Chapter 1. You go on now, baby girl. We said goodbye quickly, my mother and me, clutching at each other, her urging me to go and me desperate to make her stay. Her long brown fingers and lean muscular arms wrapping around me, her small afro tickling my nose as she whispered in my ear, "Be polite to these people." These people. My father's people. I looked at my grandmother, my father's mother, sitting in her salmon-colored Cadillac that was pulled up to the curb, engine idling. I had only met her a few times when I was an infant, and then infrequently over the years when my father would take me to visit her without my mother. She was a stranger to me, this well-dressed white woman in an impossibly shiny vehicle. She stared straight ahead, looking embarrassed at the commotion I was making. She was perfectly put together, her coral lipstick applied evenly, hair meticulously styled in a chic and shiny bob that came to a curving end just below her ears. I fixed my gaze on a pair of glasses that hung from a slender gold chain around her neck. I saw her glance over at my mother, but the two women didn't speak. My mother released me from her arms but held my hand tightly, the way she would when we passed drunks in the hallway of our rooming house, a tightening of the fingers and a hard pull to her hip when a fight broke out on the rough streets of our downtown neighborhood. To feel this now made me confused and scared. She was telling me to go, but holding on to me the way she did when she was afraid, when she sensed danger. Unsure, I stood between her and my grandmother, between worlds, black and white, rich and poor. My mother held me close one last time and then opened the car door and hustled me inside. Ragged running shoes on the pristine floor mat, the overpowering smell of fresh leather as my mom buckled me in. A whir and a metal snap. The two women never made eye contact, never spoke. My mother put my bag at my feet and stepped back so that I had to strain to see her as my grandmother shifted the car into drive and pulled away, my old world retreating in the side mirror, and a new world just beyond my view. My mother and I had just ridden a subway and two buses to get to the York Mills subway station in the north end of Toronto, where we met up with my grandmother. We had started the morning in our room, at a flop house near Dover Court Road and College Street in Parkdale, a rough neighborhood on the west side of downtown Toronto. Parkdale was once a wealthy enclave, glutted with large Victorian homes made of red brick from the legendary Don Valley Brickworks. The belching, massive brick factory manufactured the blocks that would help to build the city. Over the years, though, Parkdale had steadily fallen into disrepair and despair, and the once grand homes had been roughly divided into rooming houses. In the house our room was in, most of the ornamental plaster detailing was gutted. The original stained glass windows were shattered, the arched entrances boarded up. Garbage was always strewn in the hallways, and behind our door, a single mattress lay on the floor. My mother and I slept there together, under a faded flower blanket. We had been in the rooming house for about 2 months, moving in after we could no...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?